I'm not really sure what this film was supposed to be. Wisdom was the winner of the Best Live-Action Short Film Color category for 1937. Produced by Pete Smith and distributed by Metro-Goldwyn-Mayer, I think this video is supposed to be an instructional short film. It's 10 minutes long and it depicts a housewife who has to make dinner for her husband and his bosses, I guess? And the poor little lady doesn't know what to do, so she gets help from a lady named Prudence Penny, who I guess was a very notable advice columnist for the Los Angeles Examiner, and she helps her out cooking the dinner. All of which is followed through by a narration from the producer, Pete Smith. I'm not sure if this is an instructional video or if this is supposed to be satire. I thought it was like satire and parody. Like, I thought it was making fun of a cooking show or making fun of instructional videos. There was kind of that weird humorous charm that made me think that there was a joke in here somewhere. I couldn't find it, so I think this video was actually legit, or it was just funny in a more simplistic way, not in a very clever sort of way. One of the ways this video feels a little weird is the fact that Pete Smith mostly does the narration, and he even talks to the characters. And the characters answer, but you don't hear them. It's like they didn't record their sound. Of which sometimes when they do answer, then the narrator, Pete Smith, speaks for them, and it feels a little weird. It makes me think I'm watching a silent film, but someone is speaking all the way through the movie telling us what happens. This short film feels extremely dated, culturally speaking. For one thing, this film emphasizes the stigma of pre-60s home life in which the husband goes to work and the wife stays home and cooks for the man. So therefore, it is the wife's burden to make sure the man is doing all right, because if she screws up the cooking, the man could lose his job. So you don't want that to happen. You gotta make your man feel good or look good. If anything, this film could be shown in an anthropology social studies class about gender roles of pre-60s America. However, there is some weird stuff that happens. One example is with a scene in the beginning in which she burns her roast, which starts creating the peril, and then she puts ice cubes on it, which had me thinking, huh? And then you see the roast wiggle, like it's shivering, like that's the joke. The roast, the ice cubes on it is so cold that the roast shivers, but that was a little weird. Then there was something, I think some dish needed water added to it, and then it cuts to, some fish in her refrigerator or freezer or whatever. One of the fish, and they still have their faces on too, turns its head upwards and then moves its lips, whereas the narrator is synchronizing with the lips, is making a voice saying, "Water, water." And it was moments like that that had me wondering if this was satire or not. If this is making fun of something that I just don't get. This film is very dated for this time. The replay value only works as a historical throwback, looking back for educational purposes. They may show it on TCM, but it's kind of more of a film that you can watch with the attitude of, ha ha ha, look at the way things were back then. Ha, I'm glad they're not that way now. Not to mention this Prudence Penny character person, I guess was supposed to mean something back in the day, but her name means nothing now. So that just adds to how very, very dated this film is. More so than many of the other films I've watched. Penny Wisdom is, meh. I can't really find an incentive for you to watch it, but it's not terrible in its own right. That's my review of Penny Wisdom. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.